what I'm talking about. Okay. Hosting companies. I want to compare in-house built panels to commercial panels. Many of us run hosting companies or they run a small agency. Yeah. And at one moment in time, after having maybe 20, 50, 100 clients, it becomes complicated. And you want to use a kind of a hosting panel so that automate things like setting up WordPress, writing invoices. And the question will be which one you are going to use. I used to run Hosting Co UK and some other web hosting brands. And after some years, we started building our own panel. Yeah. On the way until it finished, I sold the company. I sold it to WordHouse Group, and after a while staying at home, I came back to the business. And on that way, we use cPanel, Plesk, WHMCS, and a wide range of modules from Modules Garden. But the question is always, is it really worth using an external system so that I'm 100% compatible, but also comparable to my competitors? Or do I maybe want to build my own system? So as a CEO of that companies, I always had to ask myself, do I really want to spend the dollars? What is the strategy? What is the long-term strategy? And yeah, and in the next slides, I will compare an in-house panel with WHM. What did I list here? WHMCS, Blester, Hostbill, Upmind. Yeah. And I want to guide you step by step through my decision process. So I have a lot of notes here, but yeah. Let's go to the next slide.
Fine.
Okay. Advantages of an in-house panel. You have the complete control. If your neighbor gets hacked, with neighbor, I mean somebody that is using as well the same software or the same plugins or similar plugins, you are maybe at risk as well. The attack pattern is simply the same. It's like sending out 1 million phishing emails. The hackers know what system you are using and they can address you. You are not paying license fees. Yeah. Security, you control completely the security. There's a seamless integration in your CRM ERP system. You can give easy support because you know what you are talking about. It's your system. And you have a competitive advantage. UK is maybe not a niche market, but when you think about other countries, they might have very specific requirements. Yeah. And standard panel maybe cannot address this, but you know your market. Data protection. Oh, yes. Coming from the European Union, you know how, well, you used to be part of it. You know how data protection laws are. Sorry that you are laughing or that I made you laugh. But you know what I'm talking about. Data protection laws. I need to tell my client, hey, I'm using maybe this software, and please agree that I might transfer your data to another country outside the European Union. Yeah. But there are also disadvantages. You have where if you are building your own panel, you have very high development costs. Everybody of us know how much a developer costs, except you are a developer. But at the end, you will be not able to copy yourself. At one moment in time, you need to hire developers. Maybe you are from an inexpensive country or inexpensive in terms of labor cost, but scalability somewhere stops. You have long development cycles. Maintenance and support is completely on your shoulder. You have the security risks that you are covering completely yourself. You are maybe dependent on external or internal expertise. What happens if the staff is leaving? Yeah, there's a lack of community. If you build your own panel, there's no community around. Who is doing free advertising for you? Testing and quality assurance. We all know how testing works. You always have your routine, how you do things. Your customer go a different way. 404. Comparing a little bit the costs. Um, In-house panel, high initial development costs, long amortization, continuous maintenance. You do always the maintenance. Of course, after you believe you are finished, you can fire the developers. But how do you get them back? I was always very loyal to my staff. At least that's what they told me. But at the end, at one time somebody's leaving, and you try to save the costs. Um, it doesn't work for long. There's no license fee to third parties, which is okay. On the other side, comparing it to, let's say, to WHMCS, you have exact, predictable monthly annual fees. Yeah, these few cents, this 20, 30 cents, depending on your contract, you add to each client. Operational, you are immediately online. There may be little additional costs for some extra tools, plugins, modules. Yeah. The initial investment is very low, and maybe a real good advantage for agencies that want to small or mid-size advertising agencies that want to build their clients. But there's a huge but. Even if, by the way, this is somehow a chart. I stretched it that long that it does not look good anymore, but um, it should so look in a logarithmic way, the the expenses. Yeah, I will know for the next slide. For the next time I do in PowerPoint, not so long or wide things. Okay, what did I do here? Yeah. I will share later the PowerPoint presentation. I have here some smileys in what what is good for you as a company, or a decision maker, and what is not that good. This is These are my assumptions. My personal, let's say, decision tree. Yeah, in-house panel is unlimited. You can really unlimited customize it. With WHMCS or all the other ones, even if it is maybe open source, WHMCS is not open source. You are somehow limited. It's at one moment in time, it becomes really complicated to understand this crappy code. Doesn't matter what panel it is. At moment in time, it's really messed up. The code is always messed up. Feature set to launch. When you do your own panel in-house, you you start with no features. It's simply not possible to be ready with all parts that you maybe need. WHMCS or some other panels on the other side, they have too many features. You are overwhelming yourself. You try to add everything already during the start period. Customer management in-house is maybe tailored to your CRM. Yeah. The one from WHMCS is already somehow mature. What comes with the tool, there is okay. Yeah. Billing payments, if you want to do it yourself, super complex. It's not only implementing Stripe or another payment system. Depending on the market you want to enter, Netherlands has this ideal. Some other countries maybe have other different payment methods. Okay, PayPal exists almost everywhere. Credit cards exist everywhere. But you have always some certain countries that want something special or that are used to something special. And if you want to have a good conversion rate for new clients, you need always to adapt to these local markets. I will not read everything. I will share later my presentation. We are already late. Oh yeah, shit. Time comparison. Um, Developing your own thing might take you until you come to a mature level a couple of years. With WHMCS, you are very fast. Or I keep on saying WHMCS. There's no presentation for WHMCS. I got not paid by them. I used their tool for many, many years. It's just the market leader. Yeah. Um, it's immediately available, and whenever you take the decision, whenever you are having the problem to decide for one or the other way, um, pull up my notes here or give me a call. I'm happy to help and give you my experience because I messed up with both sides. But not really messed up. It worked out at the end. Yeah, the ecosystem, support with an in-house system. Um, you have to buy somewhere else or build your own support system. Yeah, you need to make the FAQs yourself. If you are using an system out of stock somewhere from the market, you can always look up a competitor what FAQs they did and build on them. You can improve them. You can leave some away. You can add some other ones. It makes it really easy. Yeah. So the planning and testing, the development cycles become over time really complicated with known system. Do not underestimate how complicated it is to make a known system. With WHMCS, you have many, or Blester or whatever, you have many ways to go online immediately. My record is installing Blester within 2 hours. I'm sure there's some other ones that do it even faster than me. But time to market is really interesting with an external system. Here I do not have so much to add. This is my decision tree. Every 12 months, every year. Yeah. Do I have where do I want to go the next 12 to 24 months? Do I need a quick market entry? Yes, no, and then deciding either for in-house development or WHMCS. Theoretically, it's a standard decision tree adapted to in-house panel or not. Key decision factors for you or everybody else. Company size. Am I a one-man show? I met a few guys that built their own system as a one-man show. I have no idea. I don't know when they are sleeping. It's it would be really too much work for me, from my perspective. What are your specific requirements? Are you in a niche? Are you in a special niche? Yeah. What is your long-term strategy? Do you want to sell your business maybe after a couple of years? What is your technical expertise? Are you a sales guy or are you a developer? Are you sysadmin? Yeah? Me as a more sales-oriented person, it's clear. Yeah. I cannot maintain. I need external people to help me with whatever system. Time to market. Do you want to go online tomorrow? Let's download Blester together and get it installed and go online. My recommendations. Yeah. Take a photo or talk to me if you are interested. SMEs, startups, quick to market, WHMCS or Blester, medium size, custom adapted WHMCS, large companies, maybe a hybrid model, niche providers should maybe go for their own system. Yeah. the degree of customization grows with the size of the company. Usually, um, I'm my the company I work for now after selling Hosting Core UK um, is somewhere here, yeah. But the company, for historical reason, always went for their own system, in-house, always have been, because when they started, there was no out-of-the-box system. So what? Wrong direction. Yeah, wait. Okay. Well, this type was on purpose. I do this sometimes. Huh? It's on purpose because I'm coming from the German-speaking market, and yeah, I always say that somehow. So, that's it. There's my phone number. I'm in the M&A niche. I'm buying hosting companies and registrars, consolidate to something larger. Few weeks ago, we went online with hosting.fr, taking over the hosting business from a larger registrar from France. So we built now in France our own hosting company. Part of the group is EuroDNS.roll, Flux in Australia. Yeah, we are worldwide, operating worldwide, and yeah, we like niche markets. Good. Thank you. Any questions?
Why not?
Thank you. He do not want to give me a hand. No, he's going upstairs giving me a hand. Okay.
A question. If I ever want to sell a brand like Lux Hosting and hosting.co.uk and Monster Host, what would you suggest?
Come to me and I buy it. No, well, it really always depends what you want to achieve. You want to stay on board or you want to leave, completely exit. There's always a buyer. I will be first.